translate? Which language you're translating? Chinese. Wow. We are so fortunate that God comes to meet us. We are so fortunate that God comes to meet us. He comes to make us like Him. He comes to relate the sweet Murli to us. We are so fortunate. We were unknown and we were ignorant, and still we were in so much ego. He gave us introduction who we are, and He gave us the introduction of the beginning, middle and end. He gave us the knowledge to make our actions elevated actions and to think elevated. We are so fortunate that God comes to meet us. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Raja Yogis, Raja Rishis, and constant great donors, great Sevadhari. Good morning to such Baba's children. Golden morning. Diamond morning. Today, Baba has come to prepare the garland of diamonds, and he's checking how much our heart is clean, our intellect is pure, our sanskars are so elevated. The shining lights, the shining living lights, and he's seeing the shining living lights and garlands of those, and Baba is giving us the congratulation on the new year. Today is Sunday. We will listen to Avyakt Bapdada's Murli, revised Murli, and the original date is 31st December 2007. Om Shanti. Title: In the new year, become an endless great donor, endlessly free from obstacles, an endless yogi, and an embodiment of success for all time. Om Shanti. Today, Bapdada is seeing a double gathering in front of him. So one of those who are personally sitting in front of him in the corporeal form, and the other is of those who are sitting far away but who can be seen close to his heart. They are close to the heart. They are sitting on Baba's heart throne, or they are like Baba's light. The soul's light, Atam Deep, is sparkling on the forehead of all the elevated souls of both gatherings. Do you see your sparkling star shining? It is such a beautiful, sparkling scene. All of you who are absorbed in love for God while stable in one thought and one constant stage. All of you who are absorbed in love for God while stable in one thought and one constant stage are lost in His love with a concentrated intellect and are looking so beautiful. All of you are looking so beautiful. So check all these things are in me or not. Didi is saying. All of you have also arrived here, especially to celebrate the new year. Seeing the zeal and enthusiasm of all of you sparkling lamps, Bapdada is pleased to see each soul's light. So you check the whole day whether I, the soul, am shining with all these 5 qualities. Is there shining in my eyes, in my forehead? Is there smile on my face? Today is the day of confluence. It is farewell to the old year, and there are to be greetings for the new year. The new year means new zeal and enthusiasm. You have enthusiasm for self-transformation. How much there is difference in me today versus tomorrow, seeing that you yourselves have attained all attainments. You have enthusiasm in your hearts. People of the world also celebrate this festival. For them, it is a festival of just one day. Whereas for you lucky and lovely children, every day of the confluence age is a festival, because you have the enthusiasm of happiness. People of the world ignite extinguished lamps and celebrate the new year. Whereas Bap Dada and you and all the ignited lamps have come here from everywhere to celebrate the festival of the new year. This custom and system of celebrating is just in time, just in name. But all of you are in fact the ignited lamps. Each of you is able to see your sparkling lamp, are you not? You are imperishable lamps. So, for the new year, have you made some new plans in your heart for yourself and for the souls of the world? So, along with self-transformation, have you made plan for the souls of the world as well? So, first is self-transformation. And there will be 5 things that Baba said before. After midnight, the new year will begin. So, how will you especially celebrate this year? Just as you will bid farewell to the old year, in the same way have all of you had the thought of bidding farewell to your old thoughts and old sanskars? Together with the old year, you will also bid farewell to the old thoughts and put into practical form. Thoughts filled with New Zealand enthusiasm, will you not? So think about it. What newness will you bring about in yourselves? So the mouth of yogi would not speak much. They would not waste their energy in thinking about others, who is doing what. They would not go in all that. And while doing that, you check yourself whether your lamp is extinguished or not. So think about it. What newness will you bring about in yourselves? What wave of New Zealand enthusiasm will you spread? Of what special thoughts will you spread the vibrations? Have you thought about it? For the souls of the whole world, all of you Brahmins are the instruments for transformation. You are the foundation of the world. You are their ancestors and worthy of worship. For this year, this year, what vibrations will you spread with your elevated attitude, just as matter is able to spread vibrations of winter, summer, or spring? In the same way, what vibrations will you, conquerors of matter and masters of matter, spread, through which souls will be able to experience happiness and comfort for even a short while? For this, Bab Dada is signaling you. Whatever treasures you have received, use those treasures in a worthwhile way and become an embodiment of success. In particular, do not let the treasure of time go waste. So you check yourself how my time is going, whether I am earning, whether I am spreading the bad vibration or good vibration, whether I am making others' intellect dirty as well. So you check yourself. Sometimes it happens when there is mixturity of vibration. So how it's the lantern is being lit. So if the oil is good, the lantern will be stable when it's lighting. But if the oil is not of good quality, then the lamp would be ignited, but practically the chimney becomes dark. There is that ashes over it. There is that dirt. There is the bad vibration. So you check yourself practically. So check yourself. Let not even a second be wasted, but put it to use. Use time in a worthwhile way. Use every breath in a worthwhile way. Use every thought in a worthwhile way. Use every power in a worthwhile way and use every virtue in a worthwhile way. Celebrate this year as the year of becoming an embodiment of success because success is your birthright. Use that birthright and become embodiments of success because the success of the present time will remain with you for many births. The reward for using your present time in a worthwhile way is that you will receive the fruit of success for half a cycle. Your reward for using your present time in a worthwhile way will be received for all time. By using your breath in a worthwhile way, look, as a result of your breath being used in a worthwhile way, all of you souls will still remain healthy for all time in the future. There will be no mention of any illness. There will be no departments of doctors. So you check yourself. If your breath is of good vibration, then you will never have illness. What will the doctors have become? They will have become kings. They will have become the masters of the world. However, at this time, because whoever Baba's children are doctor, what will they become? They will become kings. They will have become the masters of the world because they are using their breath, their words, action in a worthwhile way. However, at this time, because you use your breath in a worthwhile way, all of you souls will receive the reward of remaining healthy. In the same way, as a result of the treasure of this knowledge being used in a worthwhile way, everyone will become so sensible and powerful in your own kingdom that there will be no need to take any advice from any advisor there. You yourselves are sensible and powerful. As a reward for using all your powers in a worthwhile way, you receive two special powers, the two authorities of religion and of ruling your kingdom. When you use your treasure of virtues in a worthwhile way, so even a thought is also a treasure. So after that there is treasure of knowledge. Then it's a treasure of virtues. When you use your treasure of virtues in a worthwhile way, the result of that is your deity status, which means one who has imbibed divine virtues. Along with that, in this last birth, when they worship your non-living images, what praise do they sing? So what do they sing? You are full of all virtues. So you automatically receive the reward of your success of this time. Therefore, check. You have received the treasures. You have become full of treasures. But to what extent have you used them in a worthwhile way for yourselves and for the world? So you will bid farewell to this old year. Therefore, what treasures that you have accumulated in this old year have you used in a worthwhile way, and to what extent? Check this, and in the coming year, instead of wasting these treasures, you definitely have to use these treasures in a worthwhile way. Let no treasure go waste for even a second. You have been told earlier that a second of the confluence age is not just a second, but it is equivalent to a year. Do not think that you have just wasted 1 second or 1 minute. To allow anything to be wasted is called carelessness. Did it go in gossiping, thinking about others? So you check, open the lock on the of the intellect, and you will see yourself. The aim of all of you is to become complete and perfect, the same as Father Brahma. So, Father Brahma used all his treasures in a worthwhile way from the beginning until the last day. You saw the practical proof of that. He became an angel. You also saw your lovely Dadi. She used everything in a worthwhile way, and she constantly increased the zeal and enthusiasm of everyone to inspire them to use everything in a worthwhile way. So, according to the drama, she became a special instrument to play an alaukic part for the world service. So, this year, from tomorrow, all of you have to keep your chart every day. What and how much was used in a worthwhile way and how much was wasted at Amrit Vela? Have this determined thought become an embodiment of this awareness. Success is my birthright. Success is the garland around my neck. To be an embodiment of success is to become equal. You have love for Father Brahma, do you not? So, what did Brahma Baba love the most? Do you know what he loved? What did he love the most? He loved the Murli. He definitely had love for the children, but today Baba is saying he had loved for Murli. Even on the last day, he did not miss the Murli class. In becoming equal, check whether check whatever Father Brahma loved. The proof of having love for Father Brahma is that you also easily and naturally have love for everything that the Father loved. What was the other speciality of Father Brahma? So Didi is sharing to love for Murli means you study Murli, imbibe and make others imbibe it as well. What was the other speciality of Father Brahma? He was constantly alert. He did not have any carelessness. Even on the last day, he played his part of doing service with such alertness. Even though his body was weak, he remained very alert and did not sit with any support, and he even made everyone else alert. He was not able to sit on the floor. So in the history hall they put the mattress in such a way that it was little away from the wall so that no one can have backrest of the wall. But now there are sofas so everyone can sit comfortably. Even on the last day, he played his part of doing service with such alertness. He departed after giving you the mantra of 3 things. You all remember this, do you not? So, to the extent that you remain alert and follow him accordingly, carelessness will finish. Bab Dada keeps hearing words of carelessness in particular. You know them, do you not? If you constantly continue to revise and realize these 3 words, so Didi is sharing, you should have donation of virtues, not thinking about others. If you constantly continue to revise and realize these 3 words, incorporeal, egoless, and viceless in your mind, you will automatically become equal, easily, and naturally. So you are serving. Are you making the atmosphere clean? You realize that. You realize that, so you will automatically become equal, easily and naturally. First of all, use everything in a worthwhile way and become an embodiment of success. Babdada saw the children's result of 1 year. What did he see? You have become great donors, but you now have to become endless donor, constant donor. Underline the word endless. There is now a need to be endless yogis and endlessly free from obstacles. Can you remain endless? Can you? Those sitting in the first row, can you become endless? If you are able to do it, raise your hands. Those who are able to do it, can you do it? You can do it. Even those from Madhuban are raising their hands. Babdada first looks at those from Madhuban. He has love for Madhuban. Baba looks at everyone from Shantivan, Pandavan, and all of Dadi's arms. There are different places of Madhuban with lot of attention. If you have become endless, then keep busy spreading power with your minds. Serve with words with this knowledge, and serve with your actions by donating virtues and giving the cooperation of virtues. Nowadays, whether it is souls who don't have this knowledge or Brahmin souls, it is necessary to give them the donation of virtues and cooperation of virtues. If you yourself, in a simple way, easily become a sample, then through your being an embodiment of virtues, others will automatically receive that cooperation. Nowadays, Brahmin souls also want to see a sample. They don't want to hear anymore. What do you say among yourselves? Who has become that? So everyone wants to see others as embodiments of virtues in a practical way. So there is a particular need for giving the cooperation of donations of virtues through your actions. No one wants to hear anymore. Everyone wants to see. So, so they will speak the right word, but they will see in a contrast that, for example, in Hindi, it is said the thief is going. Stop him. And there is another meaning when you say it differently, it says the thief is going, don't stop him. Let him go. So it's a different way of saying that sentence in Hindi. So they're sharing how you speak makes so much difference. And this is happening practically, and that is why I'm saying this. What is our duty? What should our thoughts go in? What am I doing after becoming an instrument? So there is a need to give the donation of virtues. So now pay this particular attention. I will continue to serve others with this knowledge, with words, and I have to continue to do that. I must not stop doing that, but with my thoughts and actions, I now have to spread these vibrations with my mind. Spread this current. Vibrations or a current can reach someone even while you are sitting at a distance with your good wishes and pure feelings. And by serving with your mind, you are able to give vibrations or a current to any soul. So this year, firstly, donate the vibrations of the power of your mind, a current with your powers, and the cooperation of virtues with your actions. Give the donation of virtues to those who don't have this knowledge. You give gifts at the new year, do you not? So this year, you yourselves must become embodiments of virtues and give the gift of virtues. You serve them the toli of virtues, do you not? When you meet them, you give them toli, do you not? They become happy when you give them toli, do they not? Even souls who have left Baba remember the toli. They forget everything else, but they do not remember the toli. So, what toli will you give this year? Serve them with the toli of virtues. Have a picnic of virtues, because according to the closeness of time, and according to the signals from Dadi, it is possible, as with the father, the time will be completed suddenly at any time. This is why you have to become equal to the father and give the return of Dadi's love. So, whatever need there is to be cooperative with your thoughts and actions, do not think about what others are like, or that I will become that when that one becomes that. You have to become number one. Therefore, do not think I will become that when that one becomes that. In that case, that one would become number one and you would become number two. Do you want to become number two or number one? If you were to tell others to claim number two, would you take it? All of them would say that they want to claim number one. So, first of all, become an instrument. Why do you wait for others to become instruments? Make yourself an instrument. What did Father Brahma say? In every respect, he made himself an instrument and then made others instruments. He played his part of, oh, Arjuna, I have to become an instrument. I have to do this. Others will do something when they see me doing it. Not that I will do it when I see others doing it. Others will do it when they see me doing it. This year, this was Father Brahma's first lesson. So don't make wrong atmosphere. So this is Brahma Baba's first lesson, that whatever I do, others will see me doing it. So, did you hear what you have to do? Become an embodiment of success, an embodiment of success who uses everything in a worthwhile way, an endless donor. Maya will not then have the courage to come to you. When you become endless great donors, when you remain constant servers, when you keep busy, when your minds and intellects are servers, then where would Maya go? So, what are you going to become this year? Let the same sound emerge from all your hearts. This is what Bab Dada wants. And what is that sound? What does Bap Dada want? No problem and no complaint become complete. There are no problems, but you have to become complete. Have the determined faith in your intellect that you have to become a close bead in the rosary of victory. Is that all right? You have to become that, do you not? Those from Madhuban, you have to become that, do you not? No problem, no complaints. Don't complain. Those who have this courage, those who have this courage, raise your hands. No problem. Those from Madhuban, you have to become that, do you not? Raise your hands if you think, yes, we have to become that. Then you have to finish. No complaint. No problem. Those who have this courage, raise your hands. No problem. Wah! Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. Look, the practical proof of faith is spiritual intoxication. If there isn't spiritual intoxication, there isn't faith either. It means there isn't full faith, that there is only a little faith. So have intoxication. What is the big deal? Do you remember for how many cycles you have become equal to the Father? You have become that countless times. So have this intoxication. I became that. I am that, and I will continue to become that again and again. Let this intoxication be constantly visible in your actions, not in your thoughts, not in your words, but in your actions. Actions means it is visible in your behavior and on your face. So, you have received your homework, have you not? You have you not? So, it should be visible in your behavior and your face. So, this is your homework. So, this is your homework. See, if my behavior is good, my ears will not be interested in listen to the waste. My mouth will not be always to prove myself. Your breath, thoughts will not be wasted. So have you got the homework? You have you not? Now we shall see whether you become number wise or claim number one. So there has to be full, pure vibration. Don't look at others, don't think about others. So your time will not be wasted and the atmosphere will be good. So Baba is saying, since you have got your homework, we shall see whether you become number wise or claim number one. Acha. Bab Dada has received many cards, letters, emails, and love and remembrance through the computer. Bab Dada is making each one emerge in front of him and giving love, remembrance, and blessings from his heart to you, children, who are seated on the heart throne while sitting at a distance. To each of you personally by name and speciality, Babdada knows that you all have love, and especially at Amrit Vela, Babdada especially gives a response to you Brahmin souls for your love and remembrance. This is why you have made many good cards. You place the cards here on the stage, but they reach Bab Dada beforehand in the subtle region. Acha. To all you children everywhere who are sparkling lights of souls, to the children who always use everything in a worthwhile way and are embodiments of success, to those who are endless, great donors, endlessly free from obstacles, those who are endless in this knowledge and in being yoga yukt, and to those who do three types of service at the same time by serving through the atmosphere with their minds, by serving with words, and by serving with actions through their behavior and faces. When all three types of service take place at the same time, you will then create an impact not on those who say that this is good, but on those who are to become good. To all the children who become images of experience and give others an experience multi-million fold and remembrance from Bab Dada for the new year. Blessings and the throne of the heart make you constantly seated in the heart. Therefore, all you children everywhere who are either sitting in front of Bab Dada or who are far away but seated on the heart throne, to all you personally by name and your speciality, love, remembrance, and namaste. And we spiritual children say namaste to the spiritual father. Those who have come for the first time, stand up. Has anyone come for the first time? Maybe 5 or 6 have come for the first time. Wave your hands. All the foreigners who have already arrived, Sudeshti, they will meet you in Dadi's cottage at 10:30. So this is an announcement. So foreigners who have arrived, Dadi Sudeshti, they will meet in Dadi's cottage at 10:30. Look, half the class has come for the first time. Those who are at the back, wave your hands. It is being shown on the TV. There are many of you. Lots and lots of congratulations from the heart of Bab Dada to those who have come for the first time. Also, please accept love and remembrance from the heart. Just as you have come now, so those who have come now have this blessing from Bap Dada. May you remain immortal. Blessing. May you put a garland of virtues around those who defame you and become a special deity and a great soul. So don't talk about any bad virtues. So even if there is one defect in someone, there must be other 50 virtues. So you wear a garland of virtues. So this happened and that happened, and they just talk about it. They just talk about it. You become an angel. May you put a garland of virtues around those who defame you and become a special deity and a great soul. Explanation. Nowadays, when a special soul is welcomed, a physical garland is put around his neck, and in return, he takes it off and puts it on the person who garlanded him. In the same way, garland with a garland of virtues. Anyone who defames you, and that person will automatically return the garland of virtues to you. This is because to put a garland of virtues on someone who causes you defamation guarantees that he becomes a devotee of yours for birth after birth. This giving is really receiving for many times. This giving is really receiving many times over. This speciality makes you into a special deity and a great soul. Slogan. Make the attitude of your mind constantly powerful, and even something that has gone bad will then become good. So you just make your attitude powerful, then even something that has gone bad will become good. Avyak signal. Increase the practice of the bodiless stage. No matter how much a tug of war there may be between the tasks to be carried out, even if your intellect is very busy doing service, try being bodiless at such a time. Real service can never be a bondage, because a Yoga Yukta and Yukti Yukta server remains constantly beyond while doing service. It isn't that you are unable to become bodiless because there is too much service to do. Remember that it is not your service, but that the Father has given it to you to do, and you will then remain free from any bondage. Om Shanti. So this is an announcement for the residents. So Kamlesh Didi ji left the body yesterday. She was 86 years old, and she had taken sustenance from corporeal father. She got knowledge at the age of 18, and there will be her final rites tomorrow at 10. So we will give sakash during our yoga for that soul. Om Shanti.